This is Twit.
This episode of iFive for the iPhone is brought to you by Gazelle. Would you like to get cash for that old-fashioned iPhone of yours? Gazelle makes it easy. The shipping is free and the payment is fast. What's your iPhone worth? Find out at gazelle.com. Welcome to iFive for the iPhone, episode 163. iFive covers the latest iPhone apps, tips, and tricks, and of course some news. I am Megan Morrone. Number 1, is this the day the music died? It might be if you signed up for Apple Music in one of those first few weeks it was available. My trial ran out last week and I decided to subscribe. I will tell you that Apple Music has still not solved all of my music listening needs. I also use Spotify and Pandora. I like to have options. I turned off auto renewal when I signed up for the free 3-month trial, so when it ran out, Apple let me know and I had to go in and choose my subscription plan. If you never turned off auto renewal, I assume they'll start charging the credit card you gave them to sign up. If you want to cancel your subscription, here's how. Open Apple Music. Tap the profile icon, tap View Apple ID, tap Manage, then tap Turn Off Auto Renewal. A note on the screen will tell you how long you've got left. Number 2 is a few new Apple Map tricks. If you have the iPhone 6s, you can use 3D Touch to get more information about a location. Just press down for reviews, directions, the website, or to call a local place. Here are a few tips for those of you with any iPhone. If you like to know which direction you're going, turn on compass mode. That way the map will rotate based on your direction. To enable compass mode, tap the location icon to get your current location, and then tap it again. Google Earth is still the best place to get 3D satellite views of places all over the world, but Apple is adding more 3D flyover all the time. To get to the 3D flyover mode, tap the information icon, choose satellite, and then tap 3D map. Number 3, add a live photo to your Apple Watch. Live photos are fun, but since you can't share them with anyone online, I'm finding them of limited use, which is weird because I spent the first half of my life not being able to share photos online, and it wasn't a problem then. Here's one thing you can do with live photos. Use them as the face of your Apple Watch. Here's how. First, take some live photos. The Apple Watch automatically syncs to your favorites folder in Photos, so you can either move those photos into the favorites folder or you can sync all your photos to your watch. Why not? What are you saving that space for? To sync all the photos, go to the Apple Watch icon on your phone, tap Photos, then tap All Photos or whatever folder you want to sync. You can also choose how much storage you want to use for photos on your Apple Watch. Next, open Photos on your watch. As you scroll through your photos, you can see which are the live photos by the icon in the bottom right. Choose a photo by Force Touch, then tap Create Watch Face. The live photo will animate every time you wake up the watch. This episode of iFive for the iPhone is brought to you by Gazelle, giving new life to used smartphones every day. Fund your new iPhone upgrade by getting cash for your old one and sell the smart way at gazelle.com. Lock in your price today and you'll have up to 30 days to send it in, giving you plenty of time to get the new one. Here are some benefits of Gazelle. All online offers are free. Simply find your gadget, answer a few questions, and get your instant price quote. Gazelle even pays cash for broken phones. Once you accept the online offer, Gazelle will honor it for 30 days. Shipping is free, and for most items, Gazelle will even provide the box. All personal information from the device is removed. Payments are fast. You can get a check in the mail, an Amazon gift card in your inbox, or a direct deposit to your PayPal account. Gazelle has paid over $200 million to over 1 million customers. Here are some popular trade-ins. The iPhone 5s 16GB from Verizon for $150. The iPhone 6 16GB from AT&T for $300. And the iPhone 6 Plus 16GB unlocked for $400. Trade in your used phone and electronics for cash. Visit gazelle.com today. Number 4 is an app called After School. A friend of mine recently asked me to look into this app that her daughter was using. It was called After School. Now, if you've ever used Ask FM, Yik Yak, or the app Secret, you're familiar with these kinds of tools. They begin with a grand idea to create a safe space where people can post anonymous comments without fear of repercussion. But they so often and so quickly degenerate into a steaming pile of cyber hate. After School was released last fall as a place for high schoolers to make anonymous posts, and it was quickly pulled from the App Store when several different students used it to make violent threats that they plan to perpetrate at school. The app returned in the spring with more safety features in place and what the creator calls a zero tolerance for hateful content, which means that every post on the social network is reviewed by a member of the after-school staff before it is published. Now, you have to verify with Facebook to use the app, and you have to be 17 to enter the section where you're allowed to use profanity. This is all well and good if it works. And it has been my experience that this sort of thing does not usually work. I'll also tell you that I'm not impressed with the app's splash screen, which is a drawing of a woman in a bikini with a tiger's head. That image is nowhere to be seen on the website where the information for parents is located. Now, if you're planning on letting your high school-age child use this app, I would suggest reading that information first. Also, the app says that it will use Facebook to verify that you are a student at the school that you say you are. I am not a student in Petaluma, and there's nothing on my Facebook page that says that I am, and yet I logged into this app with Facebook just fine, and it let me post. So there's at least something going on here that's not on the up and up. Should you let your high school-age child use this app? I have no idea. I'm just telling you that if you are a parent or you know a parent of a high school student, you should check it out and decide for yourself. Number 5 is a great tip from Jamie from British Columbia, Canada. Jamie writes, all of my fellow iFivers who have updated to iOS 9 should utilize a new feature that Apple has introduced. Up till now, iOS has had the annoying habit of using your 3G LTE connection when your Wi-Fi connection starts to slow down to assist your speeds. This, however, runs the risk of going over your data for the month along with high usage charges. In iOS 9, they have finally added a toggle to disable this feature they have aptly called Wi-Fi Assist. Go to Settings, then Cellular, then scroll all the way down to the bottom and toggle Wi-Fi Assist to off. This should ensure that iOS will not use your data on Wi-Fi even if your connection is slow or dropping out. Thanks, and I love the show. Thank you, Jamie. And that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. All of the apps, links, and other info from the show can be found at twit.tv/iFive. You can email questions or general feedback to iFive@twit.tv, or you can leave us a voicemail at 614 on iFive. I am Megan Morrone. We'll see you next week on iFive for the iPhone.
Bandwidth for iFive for the iPhone is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com.